The rolling waves continuously crashed, a pause, then quiet, ending with a crescendo, a flow that can't be stopped, an endless circle. Peacefulness, calm, relaxation, a pause for reflection, because sometimes circles aren't endless. Sometimes they change in size, they expand or shrink. Watching the waves and thinking metaphorically, waves are like circles, circles are like friendships. Circles ebb and flow like the waves. Circle, squad, tribe, pack, group, posse, whatever you call it, these are your people. They've been given this label because they're your trusted confidants, the ones you have on speed dial for the emergency that happens in the middle of the night. The ones you know that unconditionally they have your back when you're not seated at the table. The ones that stand up for you when you're not around. The ones you may only see once a year, but when you do, you pick up right where you last left off. Sometimes you may even have multiple circles given the time, location, or how you met. I have a few circles. Most all of them have changed to some degree because I've changed. Sometimes things stay the same, but sometimes things change. Sometimes it's inevitable. Sometimes it's out of the blue, and sometimes it's warranted, a relief even. Sometimes you realize they were never your true friend to begin with. And sometimes it's just sad because you know that what was will never be again. Sometimes your friendship circle gets smaller, and that's okay. I think it's not uncommon that this comes with age, when you place importance on quality over quantity and the preciousness of time. When you also no longer have time for unwanted drama or things that aren't authentic. Some of the friends in my circle aren't in my life anymore, but they're in my heart. Across time, space, and distance, I love them from afar. Circles are endless, but not all friendships are. If one isn't serving you well, it's hard, but it's also okay to let go. Permit yourself to accept change when something isn't right for you any longer. Life is dynamic and ever-changing. The same is true for people and for relationships. Many women have shared with me the guilt they feel for staying in friendships that no longer serve them because they have a history together, or met in college, or got to know each other when their children were young and started school together. Even though they don't really trust them or feel like they have their back, they stay because it's always been that way. Is that really, though, the right reason to stay in a friendship that your heart isn't in? Is it okay to stay when you know fully well that she isn't there for you the way that you are for her? No, it isn't. I'd rather have fewer friends whom I know with certainty have my back than to be surrounded by a larger group of whom I question. The thing with your circles, it's up to you to gauge what works for you and to know what's right for you. Because if there's anything I've learned, and what I know to be absolute, true friendships can't be forced. You already are. It's time to be.